Hi, my name is Trudy Mollendijk, and this is my story. Adventure is the best way that we can describe the last couple of years for all of us. Whether it was COVID, changes in work, changes in family, moving, so many things happen in so many unexpected ways. My world became consumed with work because of many of those changes, and I needed to make adjustments in order to be able to handle that. So my expectation of those changes in my adventure was that it was going to be the long vacation that I had planned for myself, and getting a new job in a couple of months, and getting caught up on all of my doctor's appointments. And one of those doctor's appointments actually gave me the news that I had been diagnosed with breast cancer. And I knew that my adventure was going to be very different because of that left turn. I had my follow-up to my mammograms, which was a very normal thing for me. And at that appointment was when I found out that I needed to have a biopsy because they found something. So on the way home from that appointment was the day that I freaked out, and I prayed to God, and I yelled to God on the way home, and I cried, and I said, please, 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 no. But I knew in my heart, I knew that the road had already changed for me. The next week, I had to go in and I got the biopsy. And as I was driving to the biopsy, at a doctor's office that I was very familiar with, but for a very scary new thing, a song came on the radio that I absolutely love. And it gave me God's hand to hold. It was The God of Angel Armies by Chris Tomlin. And it says, I know who goes before me and I know who goes behind. The God of Angel Armies is always on my side. And I knew at that point, and I had peace that I knew that God was going to be with me. I wasn't going to be alone. I had church family, I had my family, and I had my God to hold my hand. Peace doesn't mean you're going to have a smooth road. Part of the testing that we needed to do before surgery was a genetic test. My results came back that I had very high odds of recurrence, which means that we needed to change our plan. When I was discussing with my surgeon the results of the genetic tests, we discussed the options that we had, and we decided that a more radical approach needed to be taken. Sometimes we get fairly fast confirmations of decisions we have made. The first surgery went very well. I was healing as expected, things were going great. Every time they remove tissue from your body, they do tests on it. So when they did the testing from the tissue removed in that surgery, they found a large precancerous mass, which was confirmation that what we were doing is what we needed to do, because otherwise in a couple of years, I would likely be back in this place deciding again what treatment, what surgery that I wanted to be made. So I'm very thankful to God that at that point, that big information wasn't really a left turn for me, because we had already taken care of that in an earlier left turn. Finally, after my first surgery, before we were able to schedule my second surgery, I had to meet with my oncologist. And I was able to do that test, and she said that I didn't have to have chemo. And oh, what a great day that was. So as this peaceful part of my adventure comes to an end, I also look forward to the next part, to getting a new job, to the new relationships that I'll have at that new job, to all of the relationships that I've had and that He's blessed me with in the past, and the hands that have held me, and for the new things that He's going to grant to me in the future of my life. I'm ready, Lord. Bring me down that road.